Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a bonus channeling reading for you from Spirit. So if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will be listed and linked in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. So when the cards stick to my fingers like that, that's where Spirit's telling me, okay, stop. This is your message. So right here we have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. And I really like this. So when the Devil comes up, it's usually like, oh, I don't like that card, right? It seems negative. But this is a real sense here with the Wheel of Fortune. Our angels, our spirit guides are really untangling a lot of the mess that we get into just from living. And it's our addictions, our doubts, our fears, negativity that chains us and that is around us. And so we're starting to break free during this time. We're starting to be guided out. I'm just hearing the Beatles song, Revolution kind of coming through. You say you want a revolution, so if that song has a meaning for a very specific listener, this is a real sense of I'm breaking free, I'm, moving forward. And it's just that message coming forward for all of us during this time. So let's look at the energy we have to be mindful of. And this is the Lord. This is Aries energy. So Aries, we're being told to be mindful of getting in our own way during this time. We're going to overthink, overanalyze, get too much in our own heads. Be mindful of that. We're also going to find people who are, or there's this certain person who, they're very similar to us in a lot of ways, but very different to us in others. And they're going to kind of be very overpowering. So just be aware of that. And I don't know, yeah, it's going to be like they're a bit of, I'm right, it has to be like this, and they're not going to waver, they don't care to listen, and that's just going to be something that's frustrating. Our chakra energy is angels and masters, angels and divinity. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. That's connecting right here with our angels that are coming in. There's a real sense of untangling of a lot of the mess that life has just kind of thrown our way. But there's also a real sense of being blessed, of being connected, and of greater power, greater intensity coming forward. We're very guided and we're very protected during this time. So that's really quite lovely. Ooh, okay. So these ones right here. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Magician, so we're definitely taking this gift. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. So we have a soulmate connection when it comes to earthly prosperity. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Our hard work is paying off. So this is a really great energy that's coming forward for us. Let's start off with the soulmate connection because this line is just beautiful. So there's something here connecting us with earth sign energy, or at least with the things that have been kind of holding us back or making us think, oh, it has to only be this way, or it can only be like this. And now we're starting to see us planting our seeds, our desires. We're really starting to look at things in a new light, in a new way. We're being inspired differently, or we're kind of taking an old concept that we've had, and we're revamping it, we're reseeing it, we're freeing ourselves. It's like, I'm done with the old and now I'm stepping into the new. There's a real sense of prosperity with us when it comes to work, when it comes to something that we value as much as money. We're talented and we're gifted. So embrace it. Embrace it during this time. We can be working with somebody, or we can be, you know, this is a relationship. Now, whether it's a work relationship, a friendship, a romantic relationship, this person and us, we're soulmates. You know, there's just such a connection. We get each other. So that energy, playing off that energy during this time, is going to be so positive for us. Our hard work is paying off. So we're going to be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm working. I'm not getting to where I want to be, or I'm frustrated, I'm overwhelmed. This is a shift. This is a change. We're starting to see, this is what the hours have been, going into. This is what I wanted. This is what I'm creating. Now, whether it's at work, whether it's at home with our kids, when you sit there and you're like, you say please and thank you, and you say no thank you instead of ew, those type of things, you're actually seeing it pay off now. And that's going to be the really great thing. That's a powerful thing that's coming forward for us. It actually makes me really excited here, because Aries, that's all we need. We only need that little bit of encouragement, and then it's like, that's it. I'm going forward. I'm going after it. Revel in these moments. There's going to be hard work to come, most definitely. But Spirit's saying, be in the now, because that's going to be so powerful, because there's magic to us. There's also like that sense of having the Midas touch, having the magic touch when it comes to things. We are going to be calling our power forward a lot more than we've been used to. And as we're calling our power forward, there's also a sense of clarity coming in. Our angels, our spirit guides, they're so intertwined during this time that we're going to be like, well, that doesn't seem right, or that doesn't feel right. And we're going to need to listen to that gut instinct, because it's going to be very powerful for us. It's going to be very insightful for us. We're cutting through a lot of doubts, fears, and negativities. We're seeing things in such a way that makes us feel more grounded, more stabilized, more secure within ourselves, more of a sense of, okay, this is what I want, this is what I'm honoring within me. And as we do this, okay, we have the Eight of Water, the Eight of Cups. We're walking away from what we once thought we would love. We have the Three of Cups, the King of Water. We have the Magician again. So just that sense of that spark. We have the Strength card, which is Leo energy, and we have the Two of Air. So there is a sense here, as we're moving forward, that there's an ending. There's an ending to what we once thought we would love, how we once thought we would be moving forward, what we once thought we would be having. And so there's a real sense of, okay, now I'm moving forward. Now, the repeat of the number 8, Spirit saying, like, pay attention to the 8, because 8 is a very serious number, and we can be all about work, and we can have this time being for us just all about work and focus, and it has to be this way, and it has to be just like this. Spirit saying, like, kind of loosen up a little bit, because as we loosen up, there's just going to be fun. There's just going to be new ideas and insights that come forward. So that's going to be really good for us. And we also have to be mindful of that Lord energy coming in, that person coming in who's going to be very regimented, and we're going to think, oh my gosh, you're right. I should really not be, laughing about or having a good time. It should be totally serious. And it's not saying that it should be all, just mucking about and having fun, but there needs to be a bit of levity here, or else this time is going to be really too intense for us to even enjoy. There's a doorway that's opening. There's a pathway that's opening. And as it's opening, it's like, oh, I see myself. Like, I see my wings. I see that I can fly. It's like, oh, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the change. Now, we have the King of Water right here. There's somebody coming in. This is a person who's older, most definitely, or just is a very old soul. They have such a beautiful energy to them. This is a person who, you just want to grab a drink with, have a tea, a coffee, whatever it is, and just hear them tell their story, hear them connect. There's something about a connection with generational wisdom that's going to be very important for us during this time. If somebody's doing a genealogy, if somebody is like, kind of like looking back at family stories, this is a very inspirational time for you. So that could be for one very specific person, but there's also this sense here of there's more than what I'm seeing. There's more than what I'm seeing, and there's more than what's just right in front of me during this time. And it's the connection of the heart. It's the connection of the beauty. there's a real sense of this person leading by example. Like they do it so well that you don't even realize that they're leading you. It's just a sense of, well, this is how I'm walking forward. This is what's important to me. It brings us then to this place of strength, to this place of power, to this place of connection. Again, another 8. So triple 8, meaning that divinity is telling us, tapping us on the shoulder, don't be so rigid in things. That's going to be really important for us. There is this sense here of strength moving us forward. We're going to find allies in unexpected places. We're actually going to find people who inspire us or help us to move forward, or friendships, or even just people who are on our side. Like, yeah, no, that you're right, Aries. That person is wrong. That's going to be important during this time, this connection and this sense of strength through, not through brute force, but through love and through honor and through, respect. And that's what has our magic showing. Our magic is just rising and rising. I love it that we have the magician here, it's reiterating a sense of there's a beauty, there's a wonderment, there's a power to me. And now it's a time to let myself shine. We're always so afraid also right now to let ourselves shine. It's like, well, what if I'm wrong? What if this just isn't right? What if I'm, kind of putting the cart before the horse type of thing? And Spirit's saying, no, you're not. Let your instincts move you forward, because with the 3 of Earth, there is, excuse me, something that we've been working so hard on, but there's almost a sense of this has been worked on. This has been something that we have desired within our lives, or that, like, it's almost like it's within our DNA. Like our family has desired this. We have desired this. It's calling to us. And that's very powerful. That's very intense. That's very beautiful for us. We're finding this balance. We're finding this instinct where we're really looking at these ideas in a new way. And it brings us then to go deeper. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. So here, there is this sense of we're going to be paying a lot of attention to almost being afraid of celebrating ourselves, being afraid of calling our energy, calling our prosperity forward. And we're going to be listening a lot to the naysayers, because we're going to be thinking, oh, but they're telling me the truth. Like they're going to be the ones who's telling me what I need to hear. They're not just placating me or, trying to make me feel better type of thing. Be very mindful of this. This can put us in a very negative headspace. And it's not going to be hard with the energy of the world, with everything that's going on. It will not be very hard for us to start kind of, doubting ourselves and slipping. There's such a sense of prosperity here. There's such a power to us. There's such a magic to us that we just have to, put up these walls, surround ourselves with mirrors facing outward type of thing, and say, no, I'm not letting the negative energy come in. I'm surrounding myself. I'm connecting myself with people who love me, with people who celebrate me, with people who honor me. And that's what I'm doing. It's really leading us towards our dreams, what we desire, what's important to us. We're really stepping away from the things that have been holding back our dreams, holding back ourselves. And that's where we find ourselves rising out of the darkness, rising out of the doubt and the fear and any negativity whatsoever. And we're really starting to see ourselves. We're armed so much more with knowledge and intuition and what we desire. There is a sense here, there is an energy of being fed up. It's like, I'm done with this. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. This can lead us to being a little bit aggressive during this time, Aries. So Spirit is saying to be mindful of that, because we're going to be so powerfully passionate forward that people can misconstrue that. It's our passion shining. It's not anger. It's not anything else. And so here we just need to have ourselves in balance while we get our prosperity, while we get our abundance, while we call our wealth forward. And that's going to be so important to us. It's like, I'm getting my house in balance. I'm getting myself in balance. I'm seeing myself. I'm honoring myself. I'm having my life be beautiful now. It's enough of all the chaos and all the muck and the mire and the walls being put up. Now I'm being able to balance within what I love, within what's important to me. And that becomes the game changer. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. It's justice. We have to be mindful of this sense of, well, it has to be fair for everybody. And it's kind of like somebody is they're saying it has to be fair for everybody, but they're sacrificing us in order for it to be fair to somebody else. So just being mindful of this during this time, and especially since Aries, we have such a way of producing and achieving that this person is going to be like, well, you can just handle it. You can just handle it. That's not going to be fair. And that can bitter us. Okay, so just be aware of that, because there's so many blessings, there's so much power, there's so much beauty coming forward, that we just have to be aware of that energy trying to sneak in. We then have our subconscious chakra energy, which is life purpose. This is the throat chakra. We are speaking our purpose. We are going after what we want. We are finding and moving ourselves forward, which with tenacity and determination. It brings us then to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Empress. Now we're represented by the Emperor. Here we have the Empress. That's reiterating the soulmate connection, the true love connection here with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. There's an earthly connection here that's pulling us forward, that's embracing our wealth, that's embracing what we desire. We're highly creative, we're highly intuitive, and Aries, we're also just go-getters. So this is a time where we're going and getting what we want and really embracing where we need to be. It brings us then to the Five of Pentacles. We have to be mindful of a poverty mentality. I don't see this as our poverty mentality. It's almost as if somebody's hoarding the money away or wanting to keep the purse strings really, really, really tight because they had an issue with money, or they have like a gambling problem or something like that. Be aware of it, because their negativity is going to be affecting us. So just being aware of that is going to be very important. It moves us then to the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is determination. This is focus. This is insight. This is balancing, our emotional self and our earthly self, and saying, that's what I want. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm heading for. Nothing is going to stop me. No one is going to hold me back. And there's such a determined focus to us. And there's such a sense of, I'm going to speak the truth. So even if people don't like it, this is what is true for me. This is what's empowering for me. This is how I'm moving me forward. Period. End of discussion. It then leads us to the Queen of Wands. That's us, Aries. We are embracing our prosperity, our success. There's a new dawn. There's a new day coming. There's again that element of magic. There's that element of intuition and power really leading us into a new phase in our lives, really leading us forward in a shocking, beautiful way. And it becomes a game changer for us. We are being inspired by this. We're also embracing a sacred feminine energy to us during this time, this energy of creation and nurturing that is going to set us apart. So embracing that, really moving forward in that energy is going to be really important for us. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and the intensity that is us, and we let ourselves shine without letting anybody's negativity dump all over us and try to hold us back. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace. And may you move forward in peace and harmony, Aries.